Hi YouTubers, it's Janelle. Haven't done a video for a while, but I thought I would kill two birds with one stone. I am in the process of doing a drag look for a contest that's being held by Makeupaholic Liz, and since tomorrow is the deadline, I figured I'd better get it in tonight. And in doing so, I'm going to be doing a cut crease look for her contest, so I thought I'd do a quick video just for general interest on how I have finally learned how to cut the crease. Anyway, the makeup is going to be extreme, so I've got a lot of foundation on, I've got concealer all here and on my lids and up on the high planes of my cheekbones, which will later go into my highlight for my cheeks. I have got as a base on my lids, I have used NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and then over top of that I used one of their eyeshadows. It's this. It's by NYX or NYX. It's called Cream Cheese. White, off-white, maybe a satin finish, not really a high glitter or anything, but I've got that all over my lid from lash to under the brows, just as another base for my other colors to go on. And you'll notice on this one here, I've put on some black, which is what I'm going to be using to cut my crease for my contest look. Now, you can do this either with an eye pencil, or I chose to use a very small angled brush. This is a low Cornell brush that I got a couple weeks ago while I was in Columbus. It was Derby weekend here in Kentucky, and I decided to get out of town. But this is an angled shader. You can see, very small, works very well in the crease area here. And what I've done, using NYX's ES01 black eyeshadow, okay, what I've done to find my actual crease, what I do first is kind of hold my mirror like so, right at eye level, and then looking to the side. If you can see where that fold is right there on my eyelid, that's where my natural crease is. So, and actually on my lid, there's a little line there in the crease. And what I did, I just dipped the angled brush in here, and I went just a little bit above that crease and stroked on that color to cut the crease. And now you can see it's a very hard line. You can use any color you want. I just happen to be using black because that's what I'm going to be using for my look. Anyway, after that, I'm taking a small brush, and it can be any small brush. I've got another Lowell Corning filbert brush here. It's very small. You can use that. You can use a concealer brush if you'd like. You could even use an angled brush like this if you'd like, but just something that's going to be small so that you can really control what you're doing with this line of either shadow or pencil. And after I've got that line there, what I do, I take my brush, and I'm sorry, I think I'm going to switch to my concealer brush here, and trying to stay just on the upper part of that line, I'm going to start taking my brush, and now this is going to take a little bit of time to blend out, but the upper part of that line, I'm going back and forth, small strokes, just kind of blending that out and up. The trick to cutting your crease is that you want part of your line to stay very hard and very defined, but you want the upper part of the line to be kind of blended and shaded out. Now, the extent of shading that you do is up to you. And you can see I've kind of got my brush turned so you are just using the edge of it here. And I'm trying to stay on the upper portion of the line, and just kind of gliding it back and forth just to kind of smoke that color out, blend it out. And I'm trying not to take it too far above my crease because I will actually be going back later and adding another color to that. And if I bring this color up too far, then you're going to lose the next color. And like I said, this is kind of precise work, so it's going to take a while to get that blended to where I want it. You can see the color is starting to feather out. And then of course the inner corner here, just stroke that down a little bit towards the inner corner of the eye. And I just continue working that back and forth until I get the amount of blending that I desire. I'm going to take a brush that is even smaller. I think I can find it. There you go. This is actually a synthetic flat eyeliner brush, and I will sometimes even use that to kind of manipulate that color. And again, it's fairly thin so that even though I am kind of blending this up, it's not going to go too far above my natural crease. And after I get it smoked out just about where I want it, I will take a small blender brush like this, and I'll kind of finish it off. Using just the very tips of that, and again keeping it right there in the crease. Maybe just a little above. Okay? And there's what that cut crease looks like. Okay? Of course, I can always go back, add more black. I can add another color over top of that. And actually, I think what I will do right now, I have smudged the bottom portion of the line just a little more than I would like, so I'm going to go back in, fine tune that a little bit. If you make that line really soft, it's more a defined look instead of an actual cut look. The other key to the cut look, you want that to be fairly hard in there. You want that really definite shading in there, which is why when you're blending this, oops. Sorry about that, y'all. Don't know what happened. Darn centrifugal force of the earth. You know, you really want to stay with blending just the top part of your line so that the bottom part stays very well defined. And that is what gives you that really dramatic cut crease look. Now, as I said, you can use any color you want. I think you know, black, of course, is going to be major, major drama. Tendency would probably be to use that if you want really high dramatic impact, or maybe you're doing stage work, theater work, that sort of thing. If you're wearing this out on the street, you may not want to use black, or if you do use black, you may want to blend that out a little more so it's not quite so harsh, unless of course you just really like that really, really hard look for daytime wear. I have done a so-called cut crease for day wear, but the tendency is I will use brown or blue or green or some other color that's not quite as hard looking as the black, and then I will blend and diffuse the color a little more so I don't have a really hard line there in the crease. Anyway, that's the look for the cut crease. What I will do is finish the look for the contest, and what I may do is link this video to the contest video so you can see what the ultimate look was. And I hope this helped those of you out there that are wondering about what the cut crease is, and I hope all of you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great day. It's been beautiful here. Be blessed. Hugs and peace to all of you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.